Good morning, everyone. Well, today is looking wetter than yesterday, colder than yesterday, and even a little bit windier than yesterday. So bottom line, not a very good start a month of May. Let's get to all the unpleasant details in your Monday forecast. We're starting at 8 a.m. and for the morning commute, we're talking about isolated rain showers. And I do have to say, this is looking like the driest part of the day, and I don't think we're going to be completely dry, though I will say it does look more likely for the morning commute that you'll be driving, seeing rain, but I do have to mention already a chance of rain. And could there be a little bit of snow? Not going to rule it out with temperatures in the upper 30s. I think mostly rain, but a few flurries of snow are a possibility. And also already breezy out there. 8 a.m. gust 25 miles per hour. And I do think the winds are going to pick up a little bit more as we go into the afternoon. Now notice what happens as we transition to 11 a.m. late morning hours. Now we're talking about scattered rain, and see that little dot of purple showing up? Yes, still a possibility with temperatures in the upper 30s for a little snow to mix in. And I will say the most likely place, I think the snow is more likely up in Michigan. So the most likely place for some snow mixing in with the rain is LaPorte County. An outside chance in Porter County, but notice with those temperatures in the low 40s, that should keep the snow mixing in at bay for Lake County, Newton County, and Jasper County. And notice as we get into the afternoon, fewer and fewer gaps in the showers. It looks like just kind of a steady, light to moderate rain with very few gaps for most of the afternoon. You know, if I had to pick the peak of the activity, unfortunately, I would say right around homebound commute, 5 o'clock, I think we're going to be covered in light to moderate rain. And with the thick cloud cover, rain coming down, look at high temperatures today in the low to mid 40s. I do think some are going to get stuck in the low 40s. And it's going to be windy. Gusts around 35 miles per hour this afternoon. So it's only going to be feeling like the 30s. We're talking about wind chills, honestly, low to mid 30s. So that's what you need to be prepared for this afternoon. Dress for the 30s, even though temperatures will probably reach the low to mid 40s. It's not going to be feeling like it. And it does look wetter for the homebound commute than the morning commute. So isolated showers for the morning commute, but very few gaps. Looks like pretty steady light to moderate rain for the homebound commute. And notice we're still going to be largely covered. I do think maybe some gaps will start to redevelop as we go through the evening hours, and more will as we go through the overnight hours, but never completely drying out. So by the time we get to the morning commute tomorrow, I do think it's going to be kind of back to this morning where it's going to be isolated rain showers. See, activity backs off. Still breezy. Again, staying breezy all night long. Still going to be breezy early tomorrow morning. And I do think there's going to be a temporary lull. There's multiple models now saying around lunchtime we might be catching a break. But I'm saying a break. I think we're going to get one more round as we get later into the afternoon and into the evening hours. By the way, I've also got to mention with that isolated rain showers in the morning tomorrow, could a little bit of snow mix in? Yes. So again, between this morning and tomorrow morning, could some in LaPorte County see a tenth of an inch of snow between both days? Yes. Maybe a dusting in Porter County. Probably everybody else in the region, though, missing out on the snow. So at the most, a tenth of an inch. So we're not talking about anything big. And by the time we get into lunchtime tomorrow, again, the chance for the snow mixing is only during the morning hours, both today and tomorrow. And so maybe a lull in the activity around lunchtime, but look what happens as we get into the mid to late afternoon. We get one more round of scattered rain showers. Now, definitely with maybe even an actual break in the activity completely tomorrow around lunchtime. Tomorrow does look drier than today. And notice even at 4 o'clock, some gaps. So we never get the widespread rain. So because it's not going to be as wet tomorrow as today, we're going to try and warm up, but not much. You know, we might see, especially for those that don't see as much rain, maybe the low 50s, but I do think mid to upper 40s are going to be most common. And tomorrow looks windy as well. Maybe not quite as windy today, but gusts still around 30 miles per hour, going to be common. Even into the early evening hours, I've got to mention chance for isolated showers, but improvement. And I think finally by midnight tomorrow night, no more rain to worry about. And looking ahead to Wednesday, Wednesday looks completely dry. still breezy, but not windy. I think the biggest winds will be gusts around 25 miles per hour. And with no rain around, the warming trend will continue.